Hey there, I'm Aki and welcome back to Subnautica News. Today we have some really cool new information on Subnautica Below Zero. And it's about teleporters. So we'll start off easy with some new concept art and some screenshots from in-game. So we got this screenshot which looks like it's the Twisty Bridges biome looking up to some ice shells that are floating underwater. In my opinion it looks absolutely amazing, but I couldn't spot anything particularly interesting. It just looks like in the concept art itself. But if you look up to the ice shells, that is what I think might be a penguin diving in the water. I still think penguins look evil and that you should not trust them, but there you go, a penguin in-game. Another concept art we got is of the Snowstalker. Now this is a terrestrial relative of the Stalker of tropical seas. The Snowstalker is able to move both on pack ice and through water as it hunts prey. It can use its tail as a prop to stand tall and view its surroundings. So this is most likely a predator that will also be dangerous to humans and the player. You're not safe on land from it. I like it. So this creature could have some similar traits to the Stalker in the kelp forest. For example, it could collect metal, but it might also just collect some other stuff since we don't know if there will be a lot of metal around. Or it might attack your base if you build some above water, since they're made out of metal and it would make sense. Now, it kinda looks cute, but those teeth do look dangerous as well, so don't trust it either. We also got some new videos from the developers about a supply drop, for example. So here you can see some gameplay of the Arctic DLC. Of course, the textures are still minimalistic, so you won't have it like this in the game. But as you can see, here comes the supply drop and whoops, that penguin was in the way apparently. So these supply crates are just giant versions of the crates you would get in the Aurora in the original game. They just contain some blueprints as well as some materials for you to use. And if you look closely in the background, you can also see a base, which we will be able to build above water. Looks a little weird and a little clunky, but I think that will be changed. And the bad news are, it looks like we're having crash fish again. Yay. So this is another supply drop, which was indicated by a signal on your screen. And in this case, we have a purple tablet inside. Now, this does not mean that there will be purple tablets in the game, this might just be a placeholder, but I think because they are precursor bases, it would make sense to also have the purple tablets again. And one of my favorite videos is this one. Why? Because you can see that we will actually be having weather this time. This is something the developers wanted to do for the original game, but then scrapped it. And here you go, we got it. So as you can see, we have a wind indicator, as well as some different types of weather. Sometimes snow, as you can see here, sometimes rain, and maybe even thunderstorms. Also, just a disclaimer, those penguin models will not be in the game like this, because they are from Earth and the developers don't want anything from Earth in the game. Well, except the player. And the bases. And the tools. Okay, some stuff. But not the creatures. And here we even get a nice cool thunderstorm. And those lightning effects look pretty sick if you ask me. And this also reminds me of the Northern Lights, just a tiny bit more dangerous. I would not want to get caught in that lightning storm. Now, the phase gate is something that looks like will be implemented in the new DLC. Wait, I can't get used to that. In the new Subnautica Below Zero game. And this is what it looks like. A developer just uploaded this and I'm watching it for the first time, so you actually see my reaction. And it looks like these are the teleporter rooms they talked about. So, yeah, it looks like we just teleported from one base to another. And I think the model might change since right now it looks a little weird. But I think it looks cool. And this is something I've always wanted. Because, come on, going from the safe shallows to the active lava zone took way too long. So with this, we will be able to get around much quicker. What I would also like to see them do is add some more base parts And if you look into the menu right here, you can see that it's all the old base parts, which might mean they just imported it from the normal game, or that they haven't gone around to adding new ones yet. But as you can see, the facegate is in interior pieces, and you place it like this. It's a really cool concept in my opinion, and I love it. I can't wait to try this out in-game. Also, sorry that there is no sound, but the original video has music on it and I'm not sure if it's copyright free. So another developer video is this one, and this one is about a deployable drill. So this looks like it has the life pod textures on it, so it's definitely not finished yet, but I think this is an equivalent to the Prawn Suit drill arm, just that in this case it drills on its own and you don't have to stay next to it, you just put it down and let it do its thing. Which I quite like, to be honest, because like this, I can just go and do other stuff while this thing works for me. Also, I see what you did there, lowered the render distance so we can't see anything else, huh? Sneaky. But that's already it again. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to leave a like. Let's see if we can get 300 likes for this awesome teleportation device. And as always, I'll see you next time. Goodbye!